Today I'm going to show you how you can revamp your home recording setup with this really cool mini mixer with USB connectivity. Stay tuned. Now, if you guys are doing any kind of regular recording projects, you're probably using some kind of a mixer. Mixers are great, they've been around forever, and although they do give you that added flexibility, especially when you're trying to record more than one instrument at a time, they do have their limitations. Some of the older units are big, they're bulky, they don't necessarily have USB connectivity, and they're not always easy to connect to a laptop unless you have some additional outboard gear. This is the Flamma FM10 mixer that has a lot under the hood and offers quite a bit for the money. I can easily chuck this into my bag with a couple of cables and be on my way to my next gig or recording session. Now, you might think just by looking at this unit that it's limiting because it's not very big, but it actually packs a lot of punch. It's a mixer and a USB recorder all in one. It's not big, it doesn't take a lot of real estate on my desk, and it connects with USB-C type connectors and it could be powered directly from my laptop, so I don't need big power supplies or wall warts to be able to use this unit. Now, this little unit has a lot of nifty features built into it, including two clean inputs in both 1 and 2. One is specifically for mics, and the second one can be used for both a mic or an instrument. The input number 1 also has a 48 volt phantom power switch, so you can easily power up those condenser mics that you'd like to use with the unit. And both channels also have a 10 dB pad, which comes in quite handy when you're recording in a live situation. And you also have a little loop back switch here, which allows you to listen to and play back with backing tracks while sending the signal back to your computer. Now, the cool thing about this unit is that it's also bundled with some software that allow you to use some really nice DSP effects while you're recording, including reverb, delay, and you can adjust all of the effects levels directly via the software. Now, this little unit looks very nicely made. It has a chassis that's made of metal. The sides are plastic, but they're pretty thick. The walls are nice and thick. The buttons feel very smooth. They have a nice smooth taper to them. The pad buttons and the switches have a very nice solid feel to them as well. They don't feel cheap in any way. And I think the unit, if you take care of it, could last many, many years. So on the back side of the unit, you have an on-off switch, which is great if you don't want to unplug the unit every time. You can just turn it off via the switch. It also has a 5 volt DC USB-C power input. So if your laptop does not have enough power or can't supply enough power, you can easily plug the unit in using a USB-C type adapter into a little wall wart, and you can furnish enough power for the unit that way. And it also has a USB Type-C out, which you can use to go directly into your PC for recording, or even into your iPhone if you want to record directly to that. So one of my favorite features about the FM10 is that it's affordable, so you don't have to break the bank just to get good quality recordings anymore. To wrap up, I think the Flamma FM10 is a great little unit to have around, especially if you're doing streaming or if you need a grab and go solution. This little unit should do the trick for you. It has enough power under the hood to supply what you need in most recording situations. So it's a great little unit that you can throw into a bag and go into any situation where you're recording remotely and have everything at your fingertips. I feel that Flamma has been putting out some really nice products lately, including this mixer. It's a great little solution for anybody that's doing podcasts or live streams or just needs a very compact, easy to use grab and go solution for those recording jam sessions or late night inspiration recording sessions that you might be having with your friends to put down your ideas. It's got a lot going on under the hood and doesn't feel limiting in any way. Of course, if you're looking for a big production type recording unit, this might be limited in that sense, but for the day-to-day activities that most of us do at home or at school, this is a really nice solution. Why not check out the FM10 by Flamma? You might actually be surprised at how well this little unit works. I'm giving the Flamma FM10 my thumbs up. I highly recommend it. I think you guys should check it out if you're looking for an affordable solution to have around the house. This might just change the way you're currently going about recording your inspiration. Hey, if you like the content that we're producing here on Addicted to Gear, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as one of our regular viewers. If you have any questions regarding this unit, leave your comments down below. I get to them all eventually. And if you want to be notified whenever we put up some other great content, hit the little bell icon and you'll be notified whenever we put a new video up. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for tuning in today. Stay tuned and keep rocking.